40-minute clock here at Cranston Stadium here for girls soccer opening night for high school. Jim Dean, John Carrera on the call. And John, how you doing? Doing pretty good. How you doing? It's a great evening to be a bit. Yeah, that's it. Cranston East Girls Soccer opening up their season after a strong finish to win. Started a little bit earlier than expected. It was 6:19 cards. 10 minutes earlier than expected. Expected start time was supposed to be 6:30, but obviously starting here at 6:19, so a little bit unprepared, but we got it going.
Yep.
John, it's always the same thing. I'm going to ask this for every opener, every game, lots of seniors. Lonnie Avila, Nora Flynn, and even Bella Dupree, who's not a senior, but, was injured during the basketball season during that Christmas game for Cranston West, and she won't be there this season, but will be replaced by Aubrey Josephson. Tell me how it rolls.
You're gonna lose people every year, Tim, as we say, and there's always gonna be people that step up. Like this year, we have our captains, who one of them happens to be a junior, Tia Sanzaro. She's stepping up. So is Catherine and others, such as Lily Guyon.
Lily Guyon was part of the All-State team last year, I believe.
Yeah, and they're just going to keep on growing as players. Seems like kickoff is about to start.
It's against Classical, so a much feigned rival, or kind of. I kind of gaslighted it, but we'll see how it goes. Looks like it's Perry with the opening touch for the Thunderbolts. Generally Perry, a senior now this year, with a roster of 13 players. We gotta throw into Zanio Gutierrez Alwara, as Josephson will pick it up for Cranston East. Played in the City Cup JV last year for the girls soccer team. Let's just say hopefully she's improved a lot since then. Did look solid versus the other team in the scrimmage. So hopefully she's made a big step this year towards the varsity level in replacement of Bella Dupree, who was likely going to be the starter this year, but of course injury.
Injuries are unfortunate, Tim, but there's always people that step up, hopefully, and if they're not prepared, they certainly will give the experience that they will get from this season into next season.
Gonna go towards the Classical goalkeeper. Stoppage play here. Minute and a half run by here for the opening week of Cranston East Athletics. Got whistle blown.
Seems to be maybe a hand touch.
Again, Timmy, John Carroa bringing you the first half. I'll still be on the second half call, joined by Anthony Chavaya Luis.
They fouled Tia Sanzaro.
Actually, a foul onto you.
Foul on Tia.
Classical gonna knock it away. One header, chance to score here. Josephson playing up front, and we secure the ball. We're gonna launch it away. Gonna go only for a couple. Lots of movement here by Cranston East. Ball gets ahead of everybody. One-on-one in chase. Smera Kapoor, senior defender, gets ahead in front.
Trips up a little.
If you want. Inside classical territory. Guard middle battle will kick it away to midfield. Ball in back and forth positioning.
Cranston East with the ball.
Dawson will go past Cranston East. Working around the sideline. Could be the first
Great
chance for a
pass.
shot on goal here, and that's wide left. Solid passing effort by Cranston East, but just couldn't finish with a goal.
Yeah, great pass by junior captain Tia Zanzaro.
Thunderbolts with the green unis, white stripes, black numbering, so it'll be kind of hard to see from a broadcaster's perspective who's who.
Yeah.
He'll be kicked away by Classical. Vicky Acevedo, the freshman on the team, she'll give it to Jenny Perry. She'll work towards the sideline with a pass. Advancing his battle.
Madeline Flynn rushing to the ball. Takes possession, but kicks out.
And that'll head towards the Classical sideline. Rolling it over to the right sideline.
Great pass.
Advancing towards midfield, a pass, but a little bit awkward there as Classical will kick it out. Sophie Baldwin, the last that touched. Trying to get the midfield
Tia
shot,
Zanzaro
and to the
is
right.
Off.
So that's, I believe, 2 shots on goal now. Both wide left and wide right.
Yeah, they just got to find now that middle point.
You guy hits a hot spot. Trying to get Cranston East on the board. The boys soccer team was having a strong start to their season. 5-2 win. Classical goalie picks it up again.
Kicks it to midfield.
Nearly recovered by Perry. Ava Chiarello, the freshman, getting some action in, was the last that touched it, giving the ball back to Classical. Advancing the kick. Flynn playing defense up front. And we'll just send it out.
Classical throwing it in Cranston East territory. Oh. Classical rushing. Cranston East taking it out.
Perry on the toss in again.
A little long.
And that'll head straight to the corner. Boys soccer in some action earlier today. Going up to Smithfield. That'll
Right to
go straight
midfield.
to Gutierrez. Bolts recover it back though.
Sanzaro
Ooh,
trips.
a battle for a parry. Kicking it to the right side. That one will fall out of bounds.
Classical ball. Tim, while we sit here, what do you think of Classical's mascot?
Um, well, considering their team name and team color is purple, I'm not really sure. Apparently, it's supposed to be Athena, but I've never seen an Athena anywhere. I've been to one classical football game that was during my sophomore year, but I never really saw a mascot there, so I'm just going to assume it doesn't exist.
Yes.
Unless it's straight up a purple block.
That is what I've heard. I heard it's just purple. And the only place I have seen Athena is in their gym as one of their floor mats.
You've had a lot of time in, or like a decent amount of time in classical, and you've been to a couple of road games as a volleyball player.
Yeah, a couple of away games and a couple of their practices as well. Classical players are very friendly.
High.
That's high.
Not such a friendly kick for Josephson, or kind of a friendly kick for Josephson, as that one misses its target completely.
However, I do believe she was in the right positioning. If it was even a little lower, I would pray that she would get it.
And that one will be kicked out of bounds. Here's a throw-in. No goal scored yet. No time or no clock has been stopped. Classical with a deep kick. Barry up in front. Makes a decision to flush it away. Three on one. Tough defense being played by the Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts kick it out of bounds. Classical, able to reset.
And another one out.
Thunderbolts kick it out again. Classical being able to reset their offense.
Here's Kapoor. Hits the inside high kick. Could be some solid positioning, but lands on the knees of Cranston East. Trying to get a sneaky one in, but can't do so successfully.
Cranston East now has possession of the ball.
Purple take it right back, but ball deflected off the body of a Cranston East player.
Strong defense able to push back Classical.
Here's Kapoor on a toss-in again over to Allison Vallejos.
Madeline Flynn passing the ball. To
Ooh,
Tia
trying
Sanzaro.
to take
She's
some
rushed.
advantage, and
The purple kick it out. The final touch being on Cranston East, seemingly. No. Ball to Cranston East. In the corner.
could set up good positioning for the first goal here tonight. Oh, he's short tossing. Try and get it to the middle.
Sanzaro
And can't fire it away. One East defender up front. As Gutierrez gets it out of bounds again.
out as well, allowing Cranston East to rush forward.
Using the sideline. Flynn tried to advance. Back.
Oh,
And
blocked.
deflected off the classical defender. Strong defensive effort. That one is
Midfield.
going to be kicked away. One classical offensive player.
Flynn being huge, just absolutely pushing her out of the field.
Flynn putting the tough pressure here to open it up. As we are about to hit the 26-minute mark, 14 minutes past.
Ooh,
Deep
classical
kick.
trips.
Out. Uh, Classical are tossing. Have yet to get some decent shots on the goal.
Both teams are playing heavy defense.
It might be the name of the game. Trying to slide one in. Josephson goes down to make the reception. She'll kick it away. A nice one there.
To midline.
Gonna go high. Going to Baldwin. Baldwin kicking it out. Alan Chen, the cameraman for tonight's game. Whistled out.
Cranston East seeming to get bullied in that corner.
You know, John, can you confirm the rumor that you had your A-push test today, or was that on a different date?
That was today, and there happened to be 50 questions.
50.
Yes, and technically 9 of them, were MCQ, like, kind of just MCQs, like
weren't
with a
they all?
document.
Weren't they all?
No,
Huh.
some of them were just like random questions, and the others were like DBQ MCQs, the ones that add a document.
Classical gets on top of it. Clears it out. Yeah, how are you liking Mr. Maynard's class so far?
The work is intensive, but I do respect Maynard for being very nice with his work.
Yeah, well, for the first week, it seems you're already having a lot of trouble.
I am not having trouble at all.
Oh, why is the work intensive?
Just because it takes a long time to do.
Some intensive defense from Classical. Clears it out. Cranston East getting it back.
Oh.
And now trying to advance the other way.
Classical rushing. Seeming trapped.
Deep kick.
Oh.
And going to be too far for any Classical player to make a move on it. .22:15 officially left to go on the first half. On the Fans Only Sports Network, presented by TSM, Thunderbolt Sports Media.
Tim, how about that podcast?
Ooh, podcast. Make sure you listen in every Friday. We hope to get it running next week. Just like Classical hopes it can run one in. But can they do so over the defensive effort of Cranston East? They can't right there, so they'll just send it out of bounds. Past the
shot.
goal.
Tim, it seems like we have started a almost Friday account.
Yes, I think I submitted some photos myself. You can also submit photos to them. It is Friday today. I hope they enjoyed the pictures I sent. I sent 2 of them. Guess which ones?
I could not guess. I would most likely guess Mustafa and Doye
Yes.
and
Header.
me.
And,
Oh.
fumbles the ball, but Josephson secures in time. Great eye by Josephson and great effort to maintain her standing.
I feel although Bella Dupre being injured hurts the team a little, the defense of the actual core helps Aubrey Josephson a lot more than she needs to be playing.
Certainly right, John. Ooh, tough battle. Perry with a pass. Goes over to Chiarello. Sue Fitzpatrick chasing down the ball. Circling back around, passing. Maneuvering with the sideline, and possession given back to Cranston East. Both student battle with the Kilties for football started at 6 p.m. We'll see if we have updates on the game. Here's Flynn at midfield. Pass. Try to get it to Acevedo. She does. Vicky Acevedo just couldn't maintain full possession though. Glasgow gets it back. High ball. Goes out. Halfway through the first half of action here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Over 20 minutes passed.
Very even matchup. Very 2 high defense teams.
Thunderbolts looking to make a playoff push once again. Eliminated in the first round against Westerly, 7-0. Of course, trying to improve on that.
Unfortunate, but we did only lose 2 seniors.
Yeah, those were the main seniors. Everyone else left too, but
It's fine.
Perry tried to get the
Guy
guy
on.
on. Some good passing.
Great juggling.
And
stopped. Ooh.
A potential chance for a goal squandered there. Maybe another one. Goalkeeper for Classical secured with ease.
Kicks it to midfield. Cranston East there. Classical not there.
Classical a chance to strike, but it's going to be taken away.
By Alyssa Pereira. Juggling.
Pereira pass. Last touched by Vicky Acevedo. Draws into 4 of Classical. Perry trying to get a pass in. Yes, she does. Advancing, one-on-one defense, but bad pass right there. Classical retains it.
Pereira gets it back.
Perry passes directly to Classical. Solid passing, but a few hiccups. Yeah, knocked out Samira Kapoor.
Number 5. Doing a great job. Great use of forcing that out to then get another shot off.
That one's out again.
Cranston East hoping to set one up right here in the corner.
Deflected off Cranston East.
Classical letting that one roll out so they can throw in.
Next week's slate of games. Tuesday we have boys soccer. Girls volleyball on Wednesday. Thursday we have field hockey. Friday some more boys soccer. And Saturday we have football against one of the top teams, Central. Ooh, nice little move. Can they get a shot on? But
And
Josephson comes up with a clutch grab. Couldn't strike in time.
Cranston East taking it back to midfield, hoping to rush here. But kicks it long. Goalie seemed to trip there, but back on her feet.
That one out.
Yep, kicking it wide.
About hit the 15-minute mark. We got Tim Yeen, John Carroll on the broadcast, Alan Chen, cameraman, Anthony Shavaya, Evan Morel tracking stats for us. Big thank you to them. Danny Song here as well. Behind me, Shake Shack legend Ben Chen, who doesn't work for Shake Shack anymore.
I heard the working conditions are very not suited for humans.
Yeah. I'm sure you have an opinion on the shakes right there, Shot. Have you been?
I have not been.
Ah.
It is out of my budget.
Unfortunate. Maybe if we went to Shake Shack instead of Applebee's that night, it'd be a different story.
That is very true. But to be fair to me, if we did not go to Applebee's, I don't think you would have afforded it.
Okay. Guess who doesn't have a job tomorrow?
Oh, it's so sad.
Glasgow advancing. Ooh,
Oh, nice.
tough contact. And they're going to try and move the other way. Trying to keep up with the ball. And, falls down trying to stop the ball. And it'll go out of bounds.
Great hustle, though. You got to admire it.
Saw some great hustles from girls volleyball from Wednesday. Didn't exactly result in a win. Sorry.
I have my own opinions on girls volleyball, but I'll keep them to myself.
Yeah, save it for the podcast.
Yes, I will leave it to the podcast.
Maybe you can write an op-ed. TB Sports Media, Cranston New students, become a writer. Feel free to write your own opinions,
Yes.
as long as it's professional and not demeaning.
Not demeaning at all. I have my critiques on their play style, however.
Kick will go out of bounds again. Classical.
Classical rushing.
All right, they're going to pass towards the middle. Defense making it tough. They try and create some space by going backwards. Great passing at the sideline. Chance for a shot at the middle, but it's going to be deflected by Flynn, I believe.
However, Classical still having control of the ball.
Oh, can this be the first goal?
Rushing.
At the middle. Oh, missed opportunity.
But they kick it out, giving Classical another chance.
Would have been the first goal of the game, or at least potential first goal but awkward positioning can't get the attempt off for Classical.
However,
Maybe
Classical
this could be the one. Nope.
still having control of the ball.
We got a decent chunky crowd here tonight.
Much more than the boys' soccer game.
Of course, the soccer game for boys was a little bit more ravenous, I guess. Heard the thunderstorm.
Yes. The major difference between this girls' soccer game and the boys' soccer game is that these teams are seemingly perfectly even. Both similar playstyles, high defense.
And of course, the question is which one will crack first as that shot goes past Josephson and past the net.
A little left. How do you guys see the numbers?
That one out. 10.5 to go. Oh, opening hole.
Going.
And missed pass. Might have been a communication issue. And now Classical moving it quickly back. Perry gets on top of it and will clear it out.
Classical going in for a corner kick. This could be the chance for them to get a first goal.
Had a chance before, or a couple chances before. The latest one, kind of a awkward angling where to kick it. Here's a corner kick.
That's
Bump high.
back to Classical.
Want to battle. Try to get it to the middle. Josephson picks it up on the second try. The Socratic seminar during AP Lit. Having a solid matchup.
Very afraid of my Socratic seminar for AP Lang.
Well, maybe John, maybe if you read the books.
I did read one of the books.
One of the books was the one you needed for the Socratic seminar?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Another corner try. It is going to be high. And it's going to get away from the goal.
Cranston East rushing.
Cranston
Cranston East
East.
rushing.
Bolts need to advance. Still have control.
High kick
And high and
into the stands.
into the stand. That's going to be recovered by maybe a fan.
Almost hitting somebody's Dunkin' Donuts.
Ben Chen are a fan of the Johnny Q comedic experience. If Mr. Maynard is watching this, hello, please join me on some broadcast. Maybe a chance here. Mr. Maynard can make an exciting call, but that one will slide to the left and go out.
Mr. Maynard is watching?
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Of course, he might be teaching at Roger Williams University, luckily for him.
I'd love it if Mr. Maynard would give some extra credit.
I wish
Header.
too. A chase down for the ball. Goes out of bounds before Gutierrez, the senior forward, can catch up to it for Classical.
Bolt's ball.
A scoreless first half so far, but Classical seemingly dominant in passing and positioning. Just haven't cashed in yet.
Cranston East gaining yards.
Kick away. Ball bouncing to the right towards Cranston's territory, and that's going to go to the sideline again.
Seems like Classical is rushing now.
Classical,
Classical. Ooh.
a crowd of green surrounding the ball. Classical getting it back, trying to get a good pass on it, but whistle call. They're going to call an offsides on it. Player was ahead of everybody else.
Could have been something special.
And that was another really good chance for Classical to take the opportunity there and score their first.
Yeah.
Cranston East gets a break there.
Purple throwing it in.
East unable to get any possession of the ball. Deep kick.
Deep kick.
Gonna
Josephson.
swing.
Picking
Safely
it up.
in the hands of Josephson. Bowls it over and out.
Cranston East kicking it out. Hoping to reset the defense.
Reminder, the last 2 minutes are controlled by the referees.
Foot over the line.
If you're overhearing this, apparently, if you're overhearing this, I'm sorry. That one out again. Under 4 to go and play. Josephson coming up once again. Point away, pass ahead of 13.
Oh.
Perry tossing it in. Garcia Mendez. Her first time being called tonight.
Cranston East rushing in. Cranston East.
Oh, can't get the pass towards the middle.
Pereira let it go out.
It's been a solid defensive battle so far. Mendez. Can't get it, but Perry will kick it forward.
Cranston East seemingly to focus more on defense than on offense.
It's worked out pretty well, but haven't got any good looks since earlier here in the first half.
Classical having possession most of the game.
They have, John, but seemingly they can't really. They've had most possession of the game, but can't really seem to get any good spots to try and score it in, but the Thunderbolts here for the opposite. Mendez
Running down
trying
the
to
line.
battle it, but Glasgow wins to the outside. Ashanti Flores clears it out and gets back possession for the purple.
Pereira with the ball. Passing it deep.
Again,
Rushing.
2 minutes in play. Can be this the first time they cash in. No.
No one
Glasgow
in the
maintains it back. Bolts up in front of it. Can they get a shot in? No, it's a
No.
weak try. Flores will kick it away.
East seemingly unprepared for that chance to get a goal.
A crisp opportunity to score the first of the match. Can they get another chance? No, as it's going to go rolling towards Sophie Baldwin. Will clear it out from the right sideline.
Cranston East throwing it in on Classical's territory.
About to head towards the break. Might be short time for the purple.
That's a
Moving towards purple.
Pereira
Pereira.
playing good offense.
Good
Guyon
chance, but a wall of Classical defenders up in front.
couldn't stop the ball in time.
Yeah, and it looks like that will...
Penalty kick. Free kick.
A free kick for Guyon, the junior last year that played pretty well. Looking to improve on that year. The free kick up to the middle and
Ooh,
bobbled but secured by Classical.
Classical almost dropping it.
And that is the whistle, and that is the end of the half here. Scoreless affair here in Cranston Stadium as it's tied 0-0. Jim Mean, John Carroa on the call. We'll be back with Jim Mean and Anthony Chavaya Luis on the call for the second half. We'll be back in 10 minutes. You're watching on the Fans Only Sports Network. after one half, it is scoreless so far. 0-0. We're back here for second half action here on the Family Sports Network. Jimmy and Anthony Chavara, Luis here. Anthony, you recorded the last half stats. Just give me a couple of numbers we have to know right now.
So far, we had no goals, no assists by anyone. Obviously, we had like 3 shots a goal. One by Lily, actually 2 by Lily, 1 by Tia, and we have one on target by
And Josephine
Lily.
off the tip of her
With-
hand.
Oh my God.
He makes an immaculate one.
What a save! Our goalkeeper Josephson.
Josephson's made a couple of highlight moves. In replacement of Bella Dupree from last year, she's played formidably. Also, we found number 4 for Classical, Anya Correa, sophomore midfielder.
Lynn staying strong at defense.
Classical now trying to shoot from the left side after the sides flipped.
Ace is coming stronger now than they seem at the end of the first half.
Yeah, Anthony, I know, I overheard you a little bit talking about some of the players from East. Anybody you want to highlight so far?
So far, I would say the number 5, Ava Curel. She's doing a great job in the middle. She's been connecting with Lily Guyon, and she's just been doing a really strong middle, like giving chances to score. Unfortunately, none of those have been accomplished, but she's done an amazing job so far. And you gotta note that she's just a freshman.
Yeah, so awesome to see her playing on that level. Especially as a freshman.
That's right. Varsity freshman year. Okay, it seems like it's a throw in for Cranston East. Lily in the middle.
Yeah, guy
Makes
with
the
a
ball
deep
through.
one.
Oh.
Taken
Go
away by Classical, but can that be a chance? And it's going to go away from the goal. Classical coming up strong once again defensively.
Two balls in the field.
Tossing it in is one of the senior captains, Bella Acevedo.
This is the chance Classico has been looking for.
Yeah, I think.
What a ball through.
Josephson coming
Unfortunately,
up.
It was too far for numbers 8. Alison Vallejos. Goal kick for Cranston East.
Good to go.
Sanzero makes a ball through.
Oh, chance
It's
here.
double to
Can
This
she
is
get
the chance we're
past?
looking for.
Trying to
What
get a
the-
pass to the
Tia,
middle.
It's Sanzero.
Cesaro, can she get one? No. Defense comes up quick again. Purple moving it the other way. Lady speeding down is Allison Vallejos. And it gets faster, and that'll be the first goal. The freshman Allison Vallejos, the forward, with 35-23 to go in the second half, scores the first goal of the match. Purple, after plenty of good opportunities, long time of possession in the first half, not really amounting to anything. Strike gold here in the second half. 5 minutes passed. Josephson tried to pull up. He just
Classical was showing in the first half. They really wanted this goal, and now they accomplished.
got past Josephson, who tried to creep up and try and secure the ball, but went past her, and that just easily rolled in for the purple.
You saw number 8, Alison Vallejos, with their acceleration. Pretty fast.
Yeah, chasing down,
And
speeding
she
past.
is just a freshman from Classical.
Yeah, freshman making some statements tonight. Vallejos speeding past two Cranston East players. Got the kick past the goalkeeper and secured it. Maybe another chance right here. Flynn's gonna drop kick that away. And that one out.
Throw in for Cranston East, and they play it fast. For Tia.
Yeah, now some added
Girl.
pressure for the Bolts too, now that they've allowed one goal.
Now Cranston East has been playing defensively, but now they will have to play more offensively if they want to tie or win this game.
Tossing it in, 22.
Classical's defense just too strong for Cranston East at the moment.
Acevedo in possession. Pass, middle.
Yeah, with the ball through.
And
Could this be in a goal?
can they stop it?
And
Goalkeeper secures it. Yuridia Gamaro Perez using the legs to make sure he's securely tight. She's played well. Deflected inside Classical territory. Pass by Battle. Advancing, trying to Chloe Fade. Now back to Battle. Cardamale Battle with a good
Another ball
pass,
through.
but pass. Josephson coming up quick once again.
Josephson doing a great job at goalie at the moment.
And that one will go out of bounds. Looks like it might have hit somebody.
Throw in for Classical. Oh no. Cranston East playing it fast and long. And it seems that it was it's a free kick for Cranston East.
Gonna kick it deep. And it's gonna be knocked away.
Throw in for Cranston East.
High kick by Baldwin. Is that out of bounds? Anthony, we share a class together, RI History with Mrs. Salamino. Tell me if you've been enjoying that class so far.
Pretty enjoyable, you know, learning about here the history of the smallest state. It's pretty fun.
Smallest state but biggest heart.
Yes.
Even got the chance to call one of my bestest friends in the entire world. FaceTime and say hi to Mrs. Salamino, Ben Shen. Shake Shack legend. Unfortunately for him, though, his mom didn't drop him off to college. So sad. Would be pretty sad if the second goal was allowed here by Cranston East, though.
Okay. It seems like Cranston East performance is going down. Maybe they're getting tired, but they could prove me wrong. See? I'm telling you guys. Carello, number 5, freshman.
Try to get towards Acevedo. Ooh, awkward noise, but
And stuff like that
Acevedo
there.
picks it back up. One of the captains of the Thunderstorm this year, second year running. Shout out to the pass leaders. This one, a ball high. Stays in.
Throw in for a classical.
And Guyon can't keep it in bounds.
Sim says number 4, Anya Correa is going out, and 27, Ashanti Flores is coming back in.
That went out again, picked up by Chloe Fate. Josephson defending the edge of the net.
Goal kick for Cranston East.
Again, your score is 1-0 Classical. In the breaking news for Alan Chen and Andy Wu, I can play Call of Duty tonight. So, yeah, make sure you guys get on.
Cranston East trying to take it out from their area. Okay.
Okay, can
can
we get
send the
some
ball
passes
through.
in? Moving
on,
the ball
you-
well, but can they go too far? And Sophie Baldwin kicks it away. Needs a chance to reset their offense, trying to make a score out of it.
Unfortunately, Cranston is not able to control the ball.
Yeah, ball went a little bit too far ahead. And I know I'm not a soccer novice, but I'm assuming control is a pretty big part of the game.
Control takes big part.
And how difficult is it to, learn that coming from an outsider? Hasn't really been
It
involved.
depends on the experience and how long have you been playing soccer. But control is what you need the most in this game. When you can control the goal, when you can control the ball, you can control the game.
And that one going far and away. The asthmatic Ben Shen behind me.
Classical fighting, trying to find the second goal. But Flynn, ready to not give him the chance. That seemed like a foul to me. Cranston's East free kick. Goalkeeper letting it go out.
Yeah, they're gonna kick it away again.
Kuyon with the long pass. Fortunately, not able to control it. That sounded like a hard.
Yes, he's trying to get more connected to the game. Shooting in goals. Is it more of a are you more worried about the accuracy or like the power of the shot when you're trying to score? As here might be a chance there. and they won't.
You have to have the perfect balance on both. Because if you're not accurate enough, obviously you're not gonna be able to shoot on goal. But if it's not powerful enough, you are giving the goalkeeper a higher chance on getting there to stop it. So a perfect balance is needed for a goal to be made.
Great analysis. Corner.
Whereas
And can't secure it in.
Cranston is trying hard. And is it another free kick? Nope. Goal kick for Central. Classical, sorry.
Eh, easy to mistake them. Classical and Central are close to each other in terms of geographical location. Nice kick to midfield. It's my dream to be a commentator. And the purple. Trying to get one purple. Josephson comes up with it.
We gotta be proud. We gotta be proud to be Bolts, Tim.
It's a fantastic day to be a Bolt. But might not be so fantastic if Class can get another shot in.
Cross.
You're going to try one and
Well
oh.
read, well read. Well read.
Josephson evades. And I'll hit the crossbar of it. Under 4 minutes until we reach the halfway point, the 3/4 point of this matchup.
And it seems that Cranston East has made a change. It seems as
Goal kick. Heading straight towards Arias Grody. Oh. Vallejos on the ground, the one that scored the goal earlier.
trying to make a long pass, but it's intercepted by Classical.
Pass. Taken away. Acevedo will send that one out of bounds. Rolling with the ground.
Cranston East is having a hard time to penetrate Classical's defense.
Yeah, and as John Coroa said earlier this half, this really has been a match of defense between both teams. But Classical has gone the edge so far with the goal on the blown defensive attempt. And maybe they can try to get a second one in, but Thunderbolts kick it away.
But I would say that Classical has been playing a more balanced game now, attacking and defending, making chances to score a goal, taking the chances away from Cranston East from scoring.
I would say there would be an article after this one, but Charlie Adams is not with us right now, and that net gonna hit the outside.
It's gonna be a goal kick for Cranston East.
Yeah, Charlie Adams, the lead writer, and I know Evan Hurd in AP Lit spoke once during the Socratic seminar and made a movie reference out of it. Maybe he gets the full 100. Dawson by the purple. Josephson trying to come up to it high and over.
That was a close by Classical. Classical is hungry for the second goal.
And
Is
Josephson,
Cranston East gonna let them score that, or will they score one and tie the game?
Josephson was looked to be lined up in front of the ball directly. I think they tried to kick high, tried to go get over Josephson, but obviously a little bit too much.
Outside. Cranston East playing fast.
They need to play fast. We're about to reach the halfway mark. Trying to
Madeline.
take over. And last touch by Classical. Cranston East gets it back. Deep tossing.
That was really far.
High kick by Baldwin.
And we've reached the halfway point mark. 20 minutes to go in second half. Will Cranston tie the game? What do you think, Tim?
Oh, well, they have to match what they're putting on defense on offense. And so far, they're not really doing that right now. They've tried, but they haven't been really successful. So that's really the main focus point. If they do that, I think they get one goal in. And I think that'll give them a good tie and a good possession and good momentum to, try and retake that.
Score another one, right?
Hmm.
That's all we need.
On the call for the second half, on the crew for the second half, Tim Mean, Anthony Shivari as analyst, Danny Song at camera.
Throw in for Classical.
Lob.
Fighting for a Cranstonese, but
Josephson recovers it again. Pass goes past. Both secure. Can they score though? Up to the middle, Acevedo, pass Acevedo, but taken by Classical as they kick it out near midfield.
like I said, Tim, when you control the ball, you can control the game. And that's exactly what Classical is doing right now.
Yeah, offensively for Cranston East, as we see almost a goal here. Can East kick it away past one defender? Can they get an open shot in? Sea of Green covering, blanketing the ball.
Making the run.
Cesaro moving forward, battle for it, falls down.
Gets
Can
up.
she get back up in time? Deep kick.
Offsides.
Offsides called, but Classical stopping the advance of Cranston East. Yeah, I'm about to ask, Anthony, offensively, they've been having a little bit of issues. Any key things you think they should work on?
I say they will have to work more on communication and staying in their position, because they be moving around too much, opening the spaces too much, and they are not on the spots they're supposed to be in to create chances to score goals at the moment.
You have a bit of
I'd
a
say they had to work more on their positioning on the field in order to be more effective.
we have a bit of an injury timeout. Looks like it's on Cranston East. She walks off the field. Wishing the best for her.
Tia fighting for it. So
Trying to get it past. Can control the ball. Garcia Mendez. Can she catch up? It's going to be recovered by Acevedo. Past one, recovered in the feet of Classical. Classical's beating up again, but defender
Flynn.
staying in time to kick it out. Could have been another dangerous situation there. Looked like Arias Grody nearly catching up again to try and, or nearly catching up to try and position it well and try to position for second goal. Purple on the throw in, East kicking it away to the opposite side. And Gamaro Perez picking it up.
Same. Classical's goalkeeper taking his time.
Gonna clear it away. The Purple really making some offensive plays, or at least improving on the offensive side. As we're about to hit the 14-minute mark officially on the call, professional yapper Tim Yeen, analyst with me, Anthony Chavaria Luis, cameraman Danny Song. Positioning a kick from around the 15-yard line in football terms. A kick. And lucky for Josephson.
Oh no.
Past her, but nearly hitting the net. Just a little bit off to the left. With a backbreaker here in this crucial point of time right now, Anthony.
That would have been really unfortunate. That would have destroyed the morale of the team. But we're fortunate that it did not go in.
Oh.
And I think Cranston can still fight back in order to tie the game, possibly win it. I couldn't see it. But I guess Barry did the fall on Dolly girl. Because she's something. Okay. Goal kick Forest.
Goal kick. Taken by
Intercepted.
Classical. Kicked away. Cranston East. They have possession now. A battle for it inside Thunderbolt territory. Sliding maneuver.
That was clean though. She got ball first.
Taken back by Classical Vallejos.
Sincero controlling the ball. Looking for an opening. Lost possession.
Gets
Trying
the
to
opening.
Control. Chiarello to Tia. Tia to Chiarello. Opening the space.
Oh,
Go.
passed.
Ooh. Tia once again. And it will be a throw in for Cranston East.
Strong chance, opportunity right now for the Thunderbolts to try and tie it up with about 11 and a half to go. But they're going to have to do it in front of a Classical defensive front.
Flynn with that stop.
And a little bit of a mishap. Bolts got the toss in.
You know, it's always slippery when you're running with soccer cleats and you go in pavement.
Ooh, can this be the
Yeah,
first chance?
yeah,
Deep shot!
yeah!
Yes!
Sansero with the goal, and she has tied the game.
Oh my!
Goal by Sansero
Oh!
from the 20-yard line.
Tia Sanzaro, the heroic play to tie it up 1-1. With 10:45 to go in play, the score tied at 1-1. Both score their first of the match, and it's late, 3/4 of the way through the second half.
This is great for Cranston East. Now, if they keep this momentum they have, right, they could possibly win the game. But then they need to play fast, because if they lose the momentum, they are gonna be playing another defensive game like how they began the game.
Yeah, the coin has flipped, but now it feels like more of an even game where both teams' defenses have to step up. Who will step up on offense for either side?
This is what you need, Tim. You gotta be confident taking kicks outside of the box. You never know what could happen.
Yeah,
They could go in, but you never know until you try.
confidence is key. It's a battle at the 30. Trying to kick it to midfield. Classical, a deep kick. Maybe some strong positioning. Header from both sides. Another one from Classical. Another one from East. Another one. Josephson coming up. Wow! And oh no!
And Classical has scored again. Oh no!
Josephson tried to come up for the ball once again. And once again it gets past her, Anthony. What a turn of events here.
Classical up 2-1. Cranston East.
Oh, after what seemed to be a tremendous shift of momentum for Cranston East, has just shifted back to the purple. Oh, Classical
Acevedo
intercepts
coming
it.
for the ball. Unfortunately, it's not long enough for her.
Now they're just trying to maneuver it. On front of it with Fate. But East is going to toss it in quickly.
Fast. You got it.
Playing up in pace. And they're going to kick it out again, clearing it out. A chance for the Thunderbolts to decide what they want to do on offense, see where the ball is best spotted. It's going to be a header by Classical, a deep one at that. Can East recover, gets past one. Solid passing. Defender up front for Classical is Kapoor. Cleared away from their own. Josephson picks it up. It was a solid first half for Josephson, but has allowed 2 goals this half.
The first goal was unfortunate, Tim. Flynn was fighting for it, but number 8 for Classical was just too fast for her. And second goal, that was something interesting. But this is why soccer is beautiful. You can never know what will happen.
Yeah. Under 10 to go, 7.5 to go to be exact. Goal kick. Gonna head towards the right sideline. Best opportunity right now for Cranston East might be a tie. Yeah. Hard whistle. Deep kick.
Oh,
And off. Oh no! Oh, lucky shot!
so close.
Josephson playing up to the ball again. That would have been the third.
Is hungry for goals. This is what Cranston East needs at the moment.
I mean, the goalkeeper Josephson really playing a lot, close to the ball, trying to chase it down. Is that really a good strategy, Anthony?
Unfortunately, no. You gotta stay back, but if you have no defenders left, it's just you and a striker. You gotta do what you have to do in order to stop that.
And she's playing up again, using the hands to deflect it, and dives.
Nice, nice. See, this is what I mean. You just gotta do what you have to do in order to stop the ball. Not much you can do when it's just 1v1.
Under 5 minutes to go.
Can a miracle happen? Can we score another goal? Take a tie? We'll see. Ball going long.
Best chance right now is to trying to force a draw.
That's the best chance. At least get 1 point for the game. It might not be 3, but 1 point is 1 point. It could help eventually.
Bolts clear it out.
Handball by Cranston East. Classical has the free kick. Free kick taker, Cardinal Battle.
High.
She crosses it.
Oh.
Cranston East playing fast. Less than 3 minutes on the clock. This is what they need, one last push in order to score another goal. A tie is tie. Cranston East playing it really fast. Down the line.
About to hit the 2-minute mark in
Another.
under 30 seconds. A crucial moment. Acevedo, currently in possession of the ball right now, looking to throw it in,
Cranston
but
East
he's gonna
playing
hand it
fresh
off.
legs in order to attempt to score a goal.
Tossin, up to the middle, header by Classical.
And
Going
Classical with
away.
the session running.
Flynn playing up past
Classical.
one. Can't she get past two? All they need to do is ball control right now. Arias
control.
Grody. Oh, one lady hit. It was Fate on the ground. Fate back with it in possession. High kick, clearing it out.
And the ball is for Classical. Probably less than 2 minutes left on the clock.
Again, under 2 minutes, referees keep control of the clock. Thunderbolts need to advance quickly. All
In
Class
order
need to
to
do is keep it away.
Best chance for Cranston East at the moment, secure tied and take that 1 point home. But we're home.
Yep. Under 2 minutes to go again. Might be the last opportunities.
Come on!
And a high in.
Oh no! And that's 3-1 for Classical.
High and lofty.
With that goal by Classical, Classical has secured their 3 points, taking them home.
And the purple, if something miraculous doesn't happen right now for Cranston East, they'll take it home a guaranteed victory as long as they keep control. And that is the
That
three
is
whistles
the
here.
final whistle, guys.
Classical. Big second half. 3 shots, 3 scores. And a
Classical
big one.
Seemed to want it more second half.
Played more aggressively, played better defensively, had a chance, potential chance to draw for Cranston East, but a goal right after they scored, and just complete destruction as a result.
Well,
Oh,
that's it for today.
a lot of second half
Close game.
offense. Again, Tim Mean, Nancy Javai Louise, John Carroya, Danny Song, Alan Jen, all on the crew tonight. We wish you guys a safe, happy tonight. Thank you guys for whoever was watching. Here's Ben Chen with his appearance. Thank you guys once again, everyone. Have a safe night. Have a cool night.